I'm Michael Santos with the Earning Freedom podcast. I have a couple of different ventures where I'm a prison consultant, I'm a speaker. I really basically try to show people that regardless of what struggle they've gone through, they can always become something more. So in 1987, I saw the movie Scarface, and when I heard Al Pacino speaking, it really reminded me of my father who escaped from Cuba. It led me onto a path of making some bad decisions. I moved to South Florida, I started trafficking in cocaine, and for about 18 months I was involved in that scheme of trafficking cocaine between Miami and Los Angeles and Seattle. I was arrested on August the 11th, 1987, when I was 23 years old. I was sentenced to 45 years in federal prison, and I worked every day that I was inside to reconcile with society for the bad decisions of my youth and begin preparing for a law-abiding, contributing life. So when I went to prison, I was inspired by reading about masterminds, and I said Socrates was the first mastermind that really caused me to transform my life. And after reading the story of Socrates, who was in custody, waiting for his execution, I was really inspired to want to work to connect with society and to help people see me for the way that I responded to these bad problems rather than for the bad decisions that I started making when I was 20. So while I was incarcerated, I first focused on education. I earned an undergraduate degree from Mercer University, a master's degree from Hofstra University, and I wrote a number of books about the prison experience, my own journey, other people's experiences in prison, and those books were used in universities across the country, which allowed me to build my support network. So when I emerged from prison after 26 consecutive years, I had a strong plan on how I was going to live the rest of my life.
On May the 2nd, 2013, I attended a conference at Stanford University Law School. I listened closely as scholars spoke in a unified voice with judges, prosecutors, chiefs of police, and chiefs of probation. They all shared the message of an urgency for programs that would help people in prison emerge as law-abiding citizens.
First entered the juvenile justice system at the age of 11. It was for a series of vandalism and assaults while I was in a group home.
I think part of the reason that so few people from prison emerge successfully is because the prison itself frequently extinguishes hope.
I was put on informal probation, and as a result of that, the system, has had their grips on me, since for about 8-9 years after that.
And it's my job to go into those prisons and let people know that regardless of where you are today, you can begin sowing seeds for a better life. There are some realities of serving 26 years in prison that I don't know how to decompress in the way that most people in society would accept as normal. And I recognize that that's a bit of a challenge for me to decompress, and I haven't done so yet. Life is still very much unfolding for me. When I came out, I said I was going to be on a 5-year plan. And in those 5 years, I expected to accomplish a number of goals. I am now nearly 27 months in, so I've got about nearly 3 more years to go.